О, що з бітрейтом? Продовжуємо проходити The Witcher Wild Hunt. Всім привіт, я з вами Сабо. А у нас щось з бітрейтом происходить сьогодні. Надіюся, що зараз швидкість нормально буде. Напевно. Та за декілька хвилин будемо починати. Трошки пройдемо по сюжету Відьмака. До речі, перейшов на англійську повністю. Той, хто зрозуміє, той зрозуміє чому. Так. Так, ну що. Так, ну що ж, продовжуємо. Продовжуємо. Діма, привіт. Сім-сім. Якся маєш? А я вирішив Відьмака продовжити трошки, поки є світло. Що дивно дуже. 21:40. Може зараз виключать в 10. Не знаю. Що як там? Рівне на зв'язку. Олексій, привіт. Так. Death Stranding роздають в цьому. В Epic Games. Круто, я вообще в шоці. В шокі. Крута гра, дуже крута. Прям, ну, вона стоїть реально нормальних грошей таких. Прям її роздають. Куда? Що стапо? Що там трапилось? Куда попав?
Delighted you made the long journey to be here with us.
You think you're here too?
Time to say hello. Be nice now. We'd have trekked from Kildare if we had to.
Геральт ходить.
This is your special day. What do you want, Geralt?
What do you want?
Once more. All
Я
the
в
best
середу
in your
їду
new
у Львові.
life.
У Львові?
Thank you.
Ти у Львові?
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony
А
and
ти на
love
роботу в
forever
Львів
last
поїхав,
betwixt you.
чи
Thank you
по
from the
іншій
bottom of
причині?
our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt
Буду
thanks for
їхати.
your hospitality.
На роботу?
I adore weddings. The brides especially, so fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto, I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of
Диви,
them
яка
will catch
Катерина.
your eye.
Катерина!
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't
Ну,
be
світло
terribly
є,
bothered if
як...
it's not the
як
case.
справа.
Come, let's drink.
Олексій, у мене як справи? У мене? Чи у Діми? Ха. У мене? Да та які у вас, як у мене можуть так справи? Світло виключають. Ну сьогодні не виключали. Зазвичай виключають світло. Справа, як завжди, завтра на роботу йдемо.
Certain. I saw it myself.
So if he arrived,
Do you need help?
Проходимо
Darling.
по можливості різні ігри.
I'm marrying off
Богові
my
не
only
проходимо.
daughter. Wanted a proper
Відправляють
wedding.
навчати
Wild
курсантів.
revelry. So I hired
Ух
a
ти!
true fire eater.
Прикольно, Діма.
Scope, sizzle, sizzle.
Напевно.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Курсанток це цікаво.
horribly dear. Diversions of that sort.
Диви, які вуса в нього.
He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers... That is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure
Від
you're up to it?
своєю
You're not actually a
групою?
witcher, Vladimir.
Ага.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shawnee, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Прикольно.
Tally-ho, adventure awaits.
Я ще на англійській не чув, як Відьмак говорить. От тепер почув. Прикольно. Dead Man's Party.
Coin, all for naught. I'd hope the mutant can find
Dead Man's Party називається місія.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding.
A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk. But beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
Що ви там, народ, забрали Девстрендінг? Олексій, у вас світло є? Чекай, а ти як з мобільного зайшов?
A broken branch.
Ну, Коля писав, що світла нема. Бо світло, або інтернет. У нас або світла нема, або інтернету нема.
There is joy in this ferreting. A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. There is joy in this ferreting. A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat and a coward.
Може хоча б не... Я думаю, може хоча б субтитри покладу, бо я взагалі вже ніфіга не буду понімати. Субтитл. А, це треба вийти на цей. Зараз. Вийду, світа нема, Відьмак. Це я вже перегнув конкретно, я вже на англійський повністю перейшов. Давай хоча б субтитри включу. Придеться на цей, блядь, оркський язик, блядь, переключитися, блядь, Юра, я так не хочу їхати. Співчуваю. Але мусиш! Діма, мусиш. До 7 числа ми там будемо. До 7... Ну це якраз свята, слухай. Світла нема, Коля. Печаль. Печаль. А що я можу зробити? Не знаю. Ну, у мене є світло сьогодні. Я не знаю, це якась фантастика якась. Вчора у нас виключали 2 рази. Ранком виключали, я God of War стрімив, мене виробило з Соньки, блядь, переробило, блядь. Як по почкам дали. Так не люблю, капець. Саме більше я переживаю, коли щоб на Соньки граєш, світло виключають, блядь. Потім вечором в 3 часа виключали вчора, а сьогодні не виключали. Сьогодні не виключали. Це дуже дивно. Так. Це дуже дивно. На Відьмак, до речі, по-моєму, скидка є. По-моєму, ну це не точно. Відьмак, до речі, тут надовго, тут купа квестів. І доповнюючих, і доповнення є. Але якщо цей сам Next Gen, то він безплатний. А Відьмак Готі він платний. Ну я відьмак купляв ще хрен зна коли. Давненько вже купляв. Давненько. Юра, я так не хочу їхати. У Львів?
Missing man, missing mutt.
Чого когось відьмака
Am I seeing this right?
по-англійськи?
Gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Дивись, пише, їбанько заліз на дерево. Ха-ха, цей коментує. Чувак, цей.
You, get down.
Оцей.
No bloody chance. I
Гетьман,
value my
гетьман,
life.
гетьман той.
What do we do?
Що будемо робити? Зараз я його заспокою.
Sit.
Джедайський прийом. Або
Now
відьмачий.
that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Це ж вони договорилися з цим духом.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
Спортив мені розвагу, каже. Цей челік. Це мій обов'язок, я
Climb
дію
down.
по протоколу.
Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Ну, якщо Діма так треба, значить треба.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
Взяв у нього бухло, забрав.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Вони...
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker.
Може, завтра 6 ранку вийдемо у Львів. Так що, ви завтра виїхаєте, да?
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes. I know your type. Now, here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have sobered by then.
Тобто ти там цей,
Silence.
зберися на
Sir,
всякий випадок.
When a nobleman speaks, you
Все,
listen.
все, що
You
необхідно.
will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Гості будуть ссати в портки.
Yes. Good. Then let's be off.
Коротше, як об'яснити? Відьмак має виконати 3 бажання цього Ольфеста, чи як його? Ольгеста. І одне із бажань це виконати всі.
There, that, as much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Виконати бажання цього духа, брата. Отак от. Кабанчик.
Tell
Уже
me,
зібрався.
there's often boar shaped in
Відьмаку
your experience?
забашляйте.
Eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
Відьмаку заплатити пюрешки з
Listen to
котлеткою.
here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound.
Пюрешки з котлеткою. Там, по-моєму, 3-й сезон роблять вже. Я в січні чекаю серіал. Саме більше, що я чекаю, це Last of Us серіал. Одній з нас.
It was my doing, if I
З
say so
гри
myself.
одній з нас. Ну, Відьмак.
Demon? What's with him?
Відьмак,
He failed
походу, буде
to
3-й
return.
сезон.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
А, каже, пес веде себе странно.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness the spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Нормально. Понеділок. Виїхати, я хочу у Львові, там дядько лежить в госпіталі. А, та ти до дядька ще заїдеш?
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Let him go, run away and don't be slow. No, lives down there.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
Він був в Бахмуті, він ранений в ногу.
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
Діма, дядько, тебе герой.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear.
Ну, надіюсь, що з ним все
Many
добре буде.
large sides.
То він зараз в госпіталі там?
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Так, ну що, спробуємо. Недостаточна карта треба. Ну і що мені робити? Мені не вистачає... Блін, щось туплю, коротше. Карти в колоді. Так це воно навпаки. Щось не розумію. Need for Speed Unbound є скачка. Отбавте? Живий. Та слава Богу, що...
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement?
No weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him done
Need for Speed вже може качати.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Непогано.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down.
Ага.
Faster, faster till we expire.
Прикинь, Відьмак зараз
And now,
брейк-денс.
special treat for our special guests.
О,
The Witcher Geralt and his enchanted
це цей,
partner,
Гюнтер Адім.
Sonny. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Гюнтер Адім, бачив, появився?
Oh, you're rather good at this.
Непогано, непогано. Прикольно, да, вони зробили це? Так.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Це...
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Oh, a perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
Many.
У нас, до речі, дівчата в групі з'явилися 6 штук.
Women with true
6 штук
class,
дівчат?
though none to match your charms.
Прикольно.
Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
I'm not sure I do. Oh, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shawnee, may I kiss you?
You are incorrigible. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing.
18 плюс зараз буде? Скоро. О, Колян, світло появилося. Привіт. Привіт, привіт, привіт.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious.
Ти каже, віж, як я все розіграв.
Inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Ну так давай провіримо.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
Don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
what?
I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man.
Він і зараз того своїй танком.
Yes, he actually
No,
said
Dada.
he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
О, Гюнтера Дім.
Wonder what he's doing here.
Дімон.
Then perhaps you should
Günther
just
Dimon.
ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Ah, better. Come, Shawnee. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Давай, дій. Дій йому. Так, куди далі? Поговорить с господином Зеркалом.
Come, let's do something wild.
А во він сидить. Гюнтер Дім. Вовін, Дімон.
That gingerbread.
Дімон, газова камера.
Sour honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time?
Времени.
Ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it.
Время. Час це ключ. Та, я газ пускаю свої п'ятий точки.
Time.
Зрозуміло.
Time is the key.
Бачу, який костюм
Greetings, Shani.
спорт
I must introduce myself.
у Гюнтера.
Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
18 плюс хотів побачити.
I'm in Geralt's body. The Witcher.
Ну це скоро
Just
буде.
who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shani. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often, pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
От і Гюнтер дім був на.
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Опа. Опа, опа, опа. Йо-моє, не горішні
a
великі.
word of truth.
Don't let it bother.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go.
Подібна забава.
Now rubbing on. Time well spent.
Ют.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers,
Оба.
loins never come.
Вжили заходи.
Yes, Lance.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Why, the way you move. What charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Тут щось є.
yourself.
Тут свинячка. Давай вже бач, ти хочеш.
What sport is this?
Погнали.
Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench.
Це вже цікаво.
Lady, meaning.
And the rules?
Що тут?
One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies down in
Жовтою
yellow
краскою
into
в
the
клітку.
pen.
Свиню треба загнати.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
Давай.
We'd be honoured.
A witcher with ass ears chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Me? Nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of there! Could chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the witcher give it a run.
Так, давай загоним свиней. Так, оце.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Ну, давай.
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you.
Пішов, пішов.
You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
А ну пішов. Давай, свинка. Куда? Куда? Є.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
Поросенок? По Русі подарили нам.
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
Лавр
What do you
свинопас.
say to that, Shani? Ever witness such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
Ай-яй-яй-яй.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
То що, Дімон?
Tell me, Shani,
То вже скоро?
key with you.
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing.
Ну давай.
Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Ой, давай. Кадрим. Діва.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But well, I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Опа!
The devils are you.
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you going to do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fair eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everett of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Ah! Hey-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Давай, давай. О-о.
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your...
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me.
Нормально, да.
Licking from a boar.
Люлей.
Had enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Ever. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Ну прикинь, це тільки перше бажання, блядь, цього Ольги з тобою.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
Походу тут щось з цим... Знайти ботинок цей.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish
Башмачок
it
треба
out.
знайти з води.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged. Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you. Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to be easy, doesn't it?
Tilt's a big tilt. Stroke is that.
Ще й туфля. Де ще одна? І що йде? Щось ніфіга не ти не можу. Странно. Не видно. Ну.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your
Так
supple
він
leg
знайшов
and
її.
let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
I shall do the impossible. I shall breathe fire on this day.
Церемонія надівання чіпця, чи як його там називають? Чіпця? Це типу оця ленточка на ногі?
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shawnee. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Речь.
Geralt,
Спіч.
there's no need.
Спіч. Давай спіч.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
Деревенщина.
It's almost midnight. Time for the
Тоже
capping.
чого?
Wait, I'm not done.
Людина.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come.
Чепець.
What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast their lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bright swan love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year. What's the groom a-thinking, a storm upon his brow? Must be second guessing if he'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Oh. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
А, щось він пише. Кров'ю. Типа все, типа добре.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
Письмо від цього.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher.
Ольгерду этому.
Dull as dirt, but good.
Вітольда Ольгерду. Ну що, буде якийсь цей джекпот?
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more.
Или приму, что
As
дашь.
many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
Опа.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shawnee, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence
Опа.
you came. Please.
Мистер Зеркало.
Stay out of this.
Гюнтер Адим.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Аж він йому якби посприяв. Гюнтер. Давай.
Good mead ought to lift your spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Давай, бери. Вінчика.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Опа. Діма.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Brought you some mead. Best medicine for a troubled soul.
Thanks.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
У тебя есть я.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drink's gotten to our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Дискотека.
Good idea.
Опаньки.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Да. Прикольно.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling? fence board in hand.
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned how to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Мезальянс по расчету.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
По розрахунку.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted on
неподходящего
letting her be chosen.
кавалера. Все, мезальянс це коли, типа, як один з з високої касти, да, там, ну, з багатої сім'ї, а інший хтось, ну, не з багатої. Оце мезальянс. Так, неподходящий. А от.
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Все, відьмак підмазався.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think you would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Каже, я став розборчив.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Діма! Ти де?
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Давай.
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
На старт. Увага. А чого на ньому куртка цього Гюнтера Одіма, на цьому челіку?
Rats. Piers taken.
Причал за. Peggy's 18. Рава, привіт.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Peggy 18. Так, чекай, а кров вино? Та там там пожорстче, по-моему.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all,
18+. А, ну да, есть немного.
You're the medic. Recommendation?
Є, трошки є, да.
Hey, leave some for me.
Трошки є.
We need to drink fast, before they catch us. Come on, let's hide.
Короче, народ, вы вовремя. Вчасно.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right
Да?
there, in the middle of the lake.
Що вони?
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Ну, бач, в принципі, чи щось буде? Буде? Опаньки! Йой-йой-йой. Чекай, а Ютуб за це не того? Не банить? Йой. Димон, ты де, Димон? Колян! Я видел. Оу! Эй, бой! Ну... Ой, японский городок.
Sorry.
Was it that bad? Or have you developed an
Нормально.
allergy for me?
I had too much to drink.
Ну тут... В межах розумного все.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No. Not the sort of thing you
Такое
forget.
не забывается, да.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
А ну, вона похожа на Тріс Мерігольд? Чи ні?
Shawnee,
Оця,
wait.
Шані.
Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
На
It's
Трі...
about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story is
Тоже
more
такая
complicated than I
же.
thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Ну,
Thanks.
местами даже красивее.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
А у вас там... Дитьки. Нормально. Так, а уже можно переодеваться? Сообщить Ольгерту выполнение задания. Так. А, смотри, это... О, это, ну, бронька... Рахується як бронька. Кунтуш. Прикинь. Так, а ну. Так, що беремо? Мені би трофей би якийсь покласти. Відьмачий стальной меч. 175. Доспех цидарійського кавалеріста. Ну. Ну. Все одно мені подобається більше от цей. Ріданського. От этого. Оце мені сам більше подобається. Сапоги мечника. Поньк. Штаны топорника. Это только одно бажание. Ну, это одно желание только было. Из всех этих желаний. Там 3 желания. Перчатки следопыта. Следопыта. А это экзот, да? Оранжевый. Экзот. Реликт. Реликт. Так, ну що, погнали. Бережемось. Ну, такий от прикидос саме такий, нічого так. А у меня... Слухай, а оця мишка должна бути отак? О. Ну, оця от мишка. От бачиш, я бачу мишку. От. Я маю її бачити ще? От бачиш? Курсор, типа, такий. Що-то странне. А, чекай. Невозможно. Ладно. По-моему, я мишку не... Ну... Не повинен бачити. Походу. А ну давай спережи. О, облачний цей збереження. Я выйду в менюшку. Мышки не должно быть. Да, пусть будет экзот, так привычнее. Рава, а ты что проходишь? Ну, сейчас, что проходишь? Так. Основной сюжет? Основной сюжет? Проходишь. Надо сделать перерыв. Брейк. Брейк, перекур. После таких сцен. Ого. Да, я тоже помню, что мышку, курсор я не, ну, не должен, мы не должны ее вот видеть. Ужас. Мышки не должно быть, да. Мышки не должно. Коля, что там? Как дела? Destiny? А, видишь, сейчас мышки нет. Вот сейчас мышки нет. Мышки нема. Прическа классная у Геральда, мне нравится. Так. Що, погнало до цього? Челіка? Де плотва? Плотва. Погнал. Мельничная ось. Погнал. Нормально. Аутрайдер с копом, с райдером бегаем. А. Молодцы. Так, вы уже прошли? Пройшли? Outriders. Outriders.
Move it.
Outriders. Да, Outriders непогана гра. Прикольно, прикольно. Ми її теж проходили. І вона дуже требовательна, до речі. Ну, дуже требовательна гра. Ну, якби там графіка прикольна. І також. Щось таке. Щось подібне до... Даже не знаю. Gears of War, напевно. Gears. На Gears похоже. Gears такая игра есть. Gears of War. Gears. Какие-то элементы видзевишки, Destiny. Экзот, там все дела и тоже. Пару месяцев осталось до основного сюжета. А, нормально.
Faster.
Прикольно. Прикольно, прикольно. Ну там прикольный сюжет, по-моему, да? Непоганий. Интересный. Там какая-то гроза, какие-то эти... Как они? Они ж типа как полубоги какие-то. Стражи, чи кто они? Обладают этой силой вот этой. Там кто-то гром, кто-то огонь, у кого-то земля. И там... Я уже не... Как они называются? Як вони называются? Они как-то избранные, неизбранные, блядь. Как...
Whoa there, Roach.
Такое название интересное. Первопроходец. Первопроходцы какие-то. Короче, блин, там... Название такое интересное. Цікаво. Интересно. Ну, короче, прикольно было, я помню, и проходили. А он довольно длинный, я бы сказал, эти Outriderсы. А Remnant еще, помните, мы проходили? Remnant. Тоже классная. Remnant. From the Ashes. Уже вторую часть делают. Показали на Gamescom. На Игра года. Ой, на Игра года. Game of the Year. Показали. Remnant второй. Другий. Вот. Сокровища. Где сокровища? Сокровища, ты где? Короче, есть. Блин, а где трофей? А где был трофей? Ой, оружие поломано. А, Диабло, короче, выходит 6 июня. 6 червня. Сюжет немного Аватара напоминает. Аватара? А, он там какая-то раса на планете, да-да. Что такое есть? Блин, оно так мало лечит. Сто. Аватар надо посмотреть, я еще не посмотрел. Аватар 2. Ну, фильмец. А, тут есть эти. Сокровища можно забрать. Ой. Гарпия это кто? Реликт? Ой. Гибрид. Ого, красава.
Damn it.
Ирине. Давай. Следующий. Опа! Военно-воздушный. Так, можно отсюда ливать. Або помедитировать пусть. Что там, перчи дали? Перчи? Ну, перчатки топорника какие-то такие. Но они отдыхают. О, а вот меч дали классный. 392 урона. А тут 435. То у меня даже круче получается. А его можно аугментировать. No. Его можно аугментировать. Горение. Кровотечение. Ну он синий меч. Ну, можно поставить. Можно попасть, я знаю. Оглушение. Отравление. Ну давай. Ладно. А, не, нельзя. Перчатки следопыта 69. Там я помню еще два желания, два бажания. Это найти дом. И еще какое-то одно. Не помню уже. А, одно мы уже, по-моему, выполнили, по-моему, одно. А, там что-то с это... Найди мне розу какую-то. Из прошлого. Розу из прошлого. Там что-то там... Там... Да. Ну, коротше, може хтось не бачив, побачите. Будемо проходити. Не буду спойлерити. Щоб було цікаво дивитися. Ну, я просто сказав, типу, про що. Третє бажання це про розу. Про квітку. Роза. І, собственно, розвеселити брата ми зробили. І друге бажання це, типу, принеси мені дом, типу. Дом там какой-то сім'ї конкурентів його. Щось типу того. Ну це вже не сьогодні буде, зараз ми дійдемо до цього Ольгіста, поговоримо з ним. Тобто, ну, по суті, кам'яні серця, вони не є такі прям дуже капець. Короткі, вони досить довго їх проходити, в принципі. Ну, Якщо прям взятися, щоб всі прям зірки зійшлись, то при великому бажанні можна пройти швидко. Але Відьмак разве проходиться швидко? Така кайфова гра легендарна швидко не проходиться. Її треба смакувати, знаєш, як вино. Вкусне вино, так само Відьмак. Так. Я маю на увазі гра, так. Що тут її вже стільки люди, стільки раз попроходили мільйони разів. Це. Так, що? Давай все ж таки піду на перекур. Я ще не знаю, якщо я встигну, може ще й сьогодні ще й цей. Ще щось пострімив. А що там це саме? Destiny, Дівішка? Ну, Дівішку ми сьогодні стрімили. Дівішку. Там ще теж купа завдань. Купа заданій. Багато. Дуже багато. Так, коротше, пару минут, хвилин, брейк. 2 минути. 2-3. Так. А що з цим Антем? Нічого не виходить. Не знаю. Якось странно. Що його купити нельзя, блін. Нібаді. Що, дійдемо вже до цього Ольгеста. Ракель. Куда?
That's it, Roach.
Роуч. А Роуч це... таракан. Роу. Плотва. Роуч. Папа Роуч. Є така. Хардрок, по-моєму. Вон там вже місто видно, дивись, прикольно.
Whoa!
Так, GPS-навігатор показує сюди йти. Зустрітися з Ольгердом і доповісти про виконане завдання. Так.
Hey there.
Бачиш, Відьмак це гра на віки. Якісно зроблено і люди це оцінили. Ну, рахую, от знаєш, от якось і кіберпанк зразу хочеться пограти. Хоча є що грати, реально дофіга. І кіберпанк ми вже проходили, але виникає таке бажання. Ой, сарямба. Сарямба. Де він тут тусить? А, в барчику.
Come on now. Giddy up.
Ти тут постій. А, то тепер це вся банда цих алкашів. Кабан. А вон Ольга. Ольгерд. Ольгерд.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
Дейвід Бекхам.
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say?
Да, прикольно. Це завдання було з цим Вітальдом.
Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Bersodi's house next.
Дом Барсоді, да.
Best of
Дім
luck.
Барсоді.
Enjoy.
Все, наступне завдання. Дім Барсоді. Так. Ой. Дім Барсоді непогане завдання, в принципі, також цікаве буде. І останнє там з Розою також воно таке. Я б сказав би навіть трошки таке печальне. А взагалі, Кам'яні серця, мені здаються, вони по-своєму цікаві і вони відрізняються від Кров вино, звичайно, і від основного сюжета.
This the Brasodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier.
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX.
Аукціонний дом
Mission,
Барсоді.
Derby auction house. Priority high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Besodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Може би... Може якось договоримося? Відьмак каже.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries.
Деньги, гроші границь не
What's all the
знають.
flash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Так, по дзвонам зустріти цього.
My orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Нормально.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Пройшли. Так, зброю здали.
Appreciate the help.
Just note. I've always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah, folk are assembling. Auction's about to
Він
start.
каже, приємно мати з тобою справи. А цей дварф каже, моя жінка також так казала. А разве аукційний дім Борсоді не був колись в Новіграді? А що можна викласти на аукціон? Я тільки хотів поговорити з Хорстом Борсоді.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans
I-
and promissory notes.
Зобов'язує тільки векселя і іпотека.
Up we go.
Так. Ну, взагалі весь Відьмак так дуже цікава історія.
Well, you thought of buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms,
Там
Vimy.
взагалі хто цікавився, CD Projekt, який Анджей Субковський,
Auction won't start for a time yet,
Він
it
ж
seems.
Vimy.
дуже
this is
цікаво
a
написав
banquet.
історії.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Trek in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Так, тут будемо зберігатися, сьогодні закінчив.
Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the center coin.
Запах грошей. І тут вже будемо продовжити наступне завдання, наступне друге бажання. Вже іншим разом. Так. В принципі, і так рахую, що пощастило, що була можливість сьогодні пострімити. Більш ніж. Так, всім гарної гри, доброї ночі, до зустрічі. Дякую. Рава, Скорпіон, Нінтендо заходив, Інсквад. Тут один раз менюшка якась, він в броньці сидить. Типу біля якоїсь вежі. А один раз менюшка, він біля дерева сидить. З цими воронами. А в кров віно він сидить взагалі в якомусь теж. Типу, біля там сіновалу якась чувішка ходить, співає. Вампірша, походу. Бо кров віно то про вампірів. Також прикольна історія. Все, народ, до зустрічі. Ще раз всім дякую. Наступаючими святами. Всіх гараздів. І грайте в Відьмака. Next Gen Free Patch 4.0. Все, всім пока-пока. До зустрічі, народ. Діма. Та, я забув. Діма ще був.